awakening through the initiation. Marishuddang, since you're here for the first time, and I hope that the pre-program would have given you the basic preparation and understanding. It was wonderful spending time with you there. And I just like to wish you all the best in your journey of MahaParamashivoham. And each of you have an amazing journey in store. So do not miss it. Any one of you have any questions or you'd like to ask something, you'd like to share some experience, do not forget you all can feel free to ask us. You can post in the chat and you can let us know the questions that you have. Nithyanandam Kamakala Rupananda, nice to have you here. And Mahanitya Chittananda and Debbie Shulama also. Every one of you here, feel free to interact with us, post all your doubts, questions, experiences that you have. And now, it's time for us to see experientially what we can look forward to. Now, we have joining with us the Balasans from Nithyananda Gurukul. We have Manitya Yoga Pranananda and Manitya Virajananda. And I should tell a little bit about these two extraordinary power manifestors as they're joining with us here. These two are Balasans from Nithyananda Gurukul. They're joining us live from Adi Kailash. We have Manitya Yoga Pranananda, who from a very, very young age has joined Nithyananda Gurukul, is an adept in so many different things. She is a very amazing power manifester. And actually, I should say she's a small yogi. She can do a lot of yogic asanas, and she's mastered so many different yogic postures. And she is also adept in manifesting the powers such as body scanning, conscious and soul matter, remote vision. Like actually, wherever you are, she can scan you live, like from wherever she is, and tell you what exactly is happening in your body, what is happening in your house, and a lot more. And she's born in the US and she's joined Nithyananda Gurukul here. And she is extremely intelligent and has high IQ with the initiations that Swamiji has given. And also joining with us, we have another sweet little Balasant, Manitya Virajananda, who's joined us, and she's from Malaysia. She's from Malaysia. And the first introduction I should give her that I always love to give about her is that just at a tender age of about 8 or 9, she could read what exactly is happening in an avatar's inner space. That's something I can never forget when I talk about her. When she was just very, very young, Swamiji had playfully he'd written a word in a piece of paper and he hid it, and he was visualizing that word in his inner space. And this young kid could precisely go and see what exactly Swamiji is holding in his inner space. And
not just that, she was also able to read the Akashic reading, where when Swamiji just showed her letters on space, like without writing it on any particular object. Just Swamiji showed it to her on the space, and she was able to see it through her third eye.
So be very careful. She could even see what happened in Swamiji's inner space. So she's going to read all of your inner spaces. She can read anything that's running in your inner space, and she'll be able to tell you all. And all of this has been possible only with the initiation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And that is what each of you are going to be experiencing. So without further ado, I'm going to give it to Manitya Yoga Pranananda and Manitya
Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. So, thank you so much, Mata Chopriya and Nithyananda, for that beautiful introduction. So, now let us understand more about these shaktis, the powers of Paramashiva. So, there are 4 different ways of authenticating these shaktis. They are also known in Sanskrit as pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, which is the scriptural reference. And the Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye reading, which is the first power which we're going to manifest today, comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 31, Dharana 8. Kapalantarmanonyasa Tishtanmilitalochanaha Kramena Manasodadya Lakshaye Lakshamuttamam. The next is the Apta Pramana. What is the Apta Pramana? The Apta Pramana is the time-tested experiences of our ancestors, the ancient rishis, munis, seers, who have experienced these powers and were able to manifest these powers as a day-to-day lifestyle. So the Apta Pramana for the power of third eye reading. Yes, Maharija, why don't you go ahead and share the Apta Pramana?
Sure. So, for this power of third eye reading is taken from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, verse 8, where Sri Krishna beautifully says to Arjuna,
Natumam shakyase drashtum anenaiva svachakshusa divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram.
The translation goes, Bhagwan Sri Krishna says to Arjuna,
But you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant you the divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence.
so in the Bhagavad Gita, which is a gift of Bhagwan Sri Krishna to the humanity, where Bhagwan Sri Krishna initiates Arjuna and the power of third eye to behold the cosmic vision, the cosmic form of Bhagwan Sri Krishna. In the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which is called the Vishwarupa Darshan Yoga, which gives an elaborate, detailed manner of the cosmic form, which is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Sri Krishna through his third eye. The next is the Atma Pramana. Yes, so my Yoga Prana, why don't you share the participants about the Atma Pramana for this power?
Yes. The next is the Atma Pramana, which is the experience of Swamiji himself. Swamiji says, when Swamiji was sitting and meditating on the sacred rock of Kavarakundra, at that time Swamiji got a sudden vision and was able to see everything around him, above him, below him. Not only, Swamiji says, not only I was able to see, I was able to feel and experience all of that as me. And the last is the Pratyaksha Pramana. Maharija, you can go ahead.
Sure. So the Pratyaksha Pramana is nothing but the scientific observation done on the science. What the medical science say, what does the modern science say about this power manifestation of this Vedic science? What does it say? What are the benefits? How do we empower our life and everything? So Few years back, a test was done on Swamiji when Swamiji was in meditative states of Samadhi and also an awakened state using the positron emission tomography, the PET. So when Swamiji is in meditative state, high awareness was there in the whole brain. The whole brain was just lit up, was aware. And when Swamiji in these state of Samadhi, only the third eye region was active and the rest of the brain is at peace. So when you manifest powers, your whole brain gets fully awakened. The non-mechanical parts of the brain, the non-mechanical parts, the grooves, the unawakened grooves in your body, in your brain gets awakened when you manifest these powers. As a result, you manifest high IQ, you become intelligent. Like basically for children who are going schools and everything, just by manifesting powers, they become more intelligent, or healing benefits happen. You will literally change your life. Yeah. So
Yes.
with this understanding we get from Pratiksha Pramana, let us directly jump into Sakshi Pramana, where we will be demonstrating to all of you just to give you a reminder that you also can manifest these very shaktis. It's not that we are different or you're different. No. We are the same. We are Paramashiva. From the space of Paramashivitva, we can manifest these powers.
Yes, with this beautiful understanding now, let us enter into the direct demonstration of these extraordinary shaktis. So, as I said, the first power which we are going to be manifesting is the power of third eye. So, today we have something very interesting for all of you. As all of you can see on the screen over here, we have a random word search generator. So, what is Mahavirija going to do? Mahavirija is going to be blindfolding her eyes with these surgical eye patches. So these are medically tested eye patches, and it is completely proven that no light can enter these eye patches once it is placed around your eye. It will completely stick around the eye and no light will be able to enter. So these are the surgical eye patches which I am going to be placing on Mahavirija's eyes. Once I place it on her eyes, we are going to randomly generate a word search, and Mahavirija is going to be answering the word search through her third eye. So are all of you ready for this? Now I'm going to be blindfolding Mahavirija's eyes and then we can get started. So as all of you can see, I am freshly removing the eye patch. Yes, as all of you can see, I am freshly removing the eye patch. Yes. Mahavirija, are you comfortable?
Can you just adjust this little bit? This eye patch.
Yes. Yes. Now are you comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. So as all of you can see, Mahavirija's eyes are completely blindfolded. Mahavirija, I request you to tilt your head upwards and show all of the participants that your eyes are completely closed. Yes, right, left, up, down. Okay. So all of you can see that Mahavirija's eyes are completely closed, and now Mahavirija is going to be starting the word search. So now we are going to randomly generate the word search, and Mahavirija is going to be pointing out to the words on the screen. Yes. So I request the game to be started.
Let's have the app ready when I'm back.
What do you think?
Kinda.
Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch. So now I request. Sorry for the technical glitch. So now I request. Sorry for the technical glitch. So now I request. Sorry for the technical glitch. So now I request. Sorry for the technical glitch. So now take it and run. Yes. Completing for the technical glitch. Yes. I request the screen to be enlarged. Yes, let's start the game now. So, Ma Virija, what is the first topic which is shown on the screen?
It's arts, birds. So we're going to play the birds
Okay.
crossword.
Yes. Okay, so Ma Virija, you can go ahead and start. And on the word search, there is even a timer of 8 minutes. So yes, Ma Virija, you can go ahead and start seeing the words through your third eye.
Okay, so there's totally of 21 words. So by the end of this 8 minutes, I'll be done with this 21 words. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Here, the first word, white throat.
Okay, so Ma Virija has found the first word, which is white throat. Yes. So as all of you can see, Ma Virija has already started finding the words through her third eye. Let's wait and watch and see what else she's going to be manifesting.
Next is the lark, L-A-R-K.
Okay.
The next is the penguin from here.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful. Meanwhile, I request all of the participants, please go ahead and post your comments in the chat section below. What do you feel about this power? And if it is your first time witnessing this extraordinary Shakti, what do you feel? Would you like to manifest these powers?
Yeah, chaffinch.
Okay, Ma Virija, you have 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Hummingbird. Owl.
Yes. Yes, Ma Virija, I request if you could speak a little louder so that all of the participants can hear what you're saying.
Oh, sure. The starling. Yes.
Okay, so Ma Virija, before searching for it, why don't you go ahead and say which bird you're going to pick?
Okay, I'm gonna take the cuckoo.
Okay. Yes, so while Ma Virija is finding the words, as all of you can see, through the third eye, with her eyes completely blindfolded, Ma Virija is able to see the screen and is able to point out the words. How is this possible? It is all possible through the science of Diksha. What is Diksha? It is initiation. When we get initiation from an avatar, automatically our third eye gets awakened. And the non-mechanical parts in our brain starts opening. Yes, Mahavirija found the word. Okay. So Mahavirija, I'm going to give you another challenge. I'm going to randomly pick up one of the words which you haven't found yet on the screen. And I'm going to tell you which word you should find, and you should be able to randomly find it through your third eye. Sure. Are you ready for the challenge?
Sure.
Okay, so the word I choose is albatross. Okay, so Mahavirija is now searching for the word albatross. Okay, so looks like Mahavirija is up for the challenge. Okay, so Mahavirija,
Yes.
when you
It's here.
okay, Mahavirija found the word. Amazing. Yes. So the next word is sparrow. You have 2 minutes left, Mahavirija. 11 words.
Yeah, yes, sparrow.
Okay. Yes. So now Mahavirija is up for another challenge. She has only 2 minutes left and 10 words to find. So Mahavirija?
Nightingale.
Okay, she found the next word, nightingale.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Heron.
Okay, she found the next word, heron. 8 words to go.
Swallow.
Okay, Mahavirija found the next word, swallow. Swallow. 7 words to go and 1 minute, 11 seconds left. $53 seconds. Come on, Mahavirija, you can do it.
Eagle.
Okay, eagle, the next word. 42 seconds.
Magpie.
Okay, Mahavirija found the next word, magpie. 5 words to go, 25 seconds left.
Goldfinch.
Goldfinch. Yes, Mahavirija found the next word. 4 words left. Mahavirija, I request you to speak. Yes. 3 words to go, Mahavirija. And time's up. Okay. So, in a span of 8 minutes, Mahavirija was able to find 18 words and all through her third eye out of 21 words. So that was amazing, Mahavirija. That was really a beautiful demonstration. So are you up for the next word search, which is going to be a little more challenging?
Sure.
Okay, so Mahavirija is up for the next challenge. And now are all of you ready to witness this mind-blowing power? Okay, I take that as a yes. let's move on to the next word search now. I request another word search to be generated. Okay, so it looks like Mahavirija has to finish this. So Mahavirija, you have 3 more words. Let's see how long you'll take to find them.
Yes, I request to be on full screen. Thank you. Then
Yes, I request if it could go on top of the word. Okay. Okay. So now we have another interesting game for all of you. So Mahavirija is going to be drawing random items through her third eye. So there is a random picture generator and we are going to be randomly shuffling all of the pictures, and Mahavirija is either going to be describing or drawing them on the board. And yes, so I think we can get started. As all of you can see, I request the other game to be open on the screen, the random picture generator. Yes, so as all of you can see, we have a clipboard over here with completely empty papers. There's nothing written on the papers. And the board is completely empty. It's just the papers and the board. And we have a marker for Mahavirija to be able to draw or describe. Okay. So Mahavirija, here you go. Yes. So now as all of you can see, this is the random things to draw. So now I request it to be generated to random pictures. Again. So we're going to be generating it 3-4 times for it to be completely random so that the third eye power will be completely foolproof. Again. And one more time. Okay. Yes, Mahavirija, you can go ahead and start. Yes, Mahavirija, you can go ahead and start describing everything and reading everything out. Or if you wish to draw it, you can go ahead and draw.
okay, the first is a ticket. In the ticket, it says admit 1, and there's some numbers in the ticket here. So it says 140704130208.
So as all of you can see, Mahavirija through her third eye was even able to read the numbers on the ticket, which is on the screen, which is so small. And Mahavirija was still able to see that through the third eye and was able to describe it. Amazing, Mahavirija. You can go ahead.
Next is a tombstone, which has written RIP in it.
Yes, Mahavirija, I request you to talk a little louder.
It has written the tombstone, which has written RIP in it.
Yes.
And next is a turkey. And next is a dragon. It's a baby dragon.
Yes.
And next is a zebra. Request the word generated to be. I request the image generated to be scrolled down.
Yes.
Next is a castle. A sand castle, a wolf, leaves, and a Christmas tree. A skateboard, giraffe, soda, palm tree, feather. A gumball machine, sword, skeleton, atom or molecular structure.
Yes, Mahavirija, you can go ahead and draw this out.
So I request you to pick one.
Okay, so great. So let's move on to the next challenge now. Again, we are going to generate the pictures randomly, and I will be picking out any picture. I will not say that, I will not describe it, I will not say the name. I will just point at it, and Ma Virija is going to draw it out and then read the name. So Ma Virija, are you ready for this challenge?
Sure.
Okay, so I request the images to be shuffled. Once again, and again. Okay, so I wish if you could scroll a little down. Okay. So Ma Virija, what am I pointing at? You can, before saying the name, you can go ahead and draw it out. So yes, as Ma Virija is drawing, I request all of the participants, please go ahead, post how you feel about this power. What do you think? And what would you do what do you think if we tell you now that you can also manifest all of these powers? Please go ahead and share your comments in the chat section below. Okay, so Ma Virija has finished drawing. As all of you can see, Ma Virija has not only drawn what is there on the picture over here, Ma Virija was even able to draw the position of which it was in. So Ma Virija, till now I haven't mentioned the object. So what is it? What have you drawn?
It's lollipop with 3 candies over here.
Beautiful. So as all of you can see. Okay. That was amazing. So I'm going to be showing a few more pictures like this. I again request if the images can be shuffled. Again. Okay. Okay, again. Okay, once again. Okay. So now what am I pointing at, Ma Virija?
Should I say it out?
Yes, you can say it out and then draw. You can describe it.
It's a megaphone. Basically, like it's almost like a speaker. Like it's like a portable and handheld speaker, and a microphone. Like you speak through this part, and people can hear.
Beautiful. So now what I'm going to be doing, let's have a rapid fire session. I'm going to be randomly pointing at the objects, and let's see in less than 1 minute in 1 minute how many words you can read. Sure. Are you ready for the challenge?
Sure.
Okay, so let's time you in 3, 2, 1, start.
Turkey, fairy, spear, book.
You can describe the picture.
Dolphin, moon with stars, beehive, molecule and atom,
I request it to be scrolled down. Yes, we are on a 1 minute timer. I request if it could be scrolled down.
Poles, bridge, cloud, statue, carousel, bear, volcano, gumball machine, boat.
Down. I request if we could scroll down.
Ocean, butterfly, magic wand, fork. It's a bun. UFO, telephone,
Request if we could scroll down.
earth, dancing, necklace, pig, eggs, rainbow, radio, scissors, pot of gold, feather.
Okay. That was amazing, Mahavirija. So, in less than 1 minute, you were able to read, let's say, roughly more than 50 words. Around 60 words you were able to read. That was amazing, Mahavirija. That was a beautiful manifestation. That too, even with the delay happening in between, you were able to read it so fast. So, before we continue with the next challenge, why don't you go ahead and share with all of the participants, how do you feel manifesting this power, and how is it shown to you? Is it shown in colors, in pictures, in shapes, in numbers? How is it shown to you? Why don't you go ahead and share with all of our participants? You can take your time and even share your experiences.
Sure, thank you. By manifesting these extraordinary shaktis, I feel, I don't know, life has become magical. Well, in the outside school, I was one of the top 3 students in the school, and I always ranked for A's in my class, so we were logical. But after manifesting these shaktis, we become magical. Studies have almost become irrelevant in my life, because just through these shaktis, it's like I just need to flip the book maybe like twice or thrice in a day. I'm good with it. That's it. Yeah.
Beautiful. So I think many of the participants have this question. How is it shown to you? Do you see it in numbers, pictures, words, shapes? How is it shown to you? How does Swamiji show it to you?
It will say everything as it is. Like, for example, to give an example of yoga prana, if you want me to describe how my yoga prana is, I can describe it as it is.
So basically, how you see with your 2 normal eyes.
Actually, more than that.
So you can see how much the normal eyes are seeing, and even beyond it.
Yes.
Wow, that is amazing. And one more question. How do you feel while manifesting these powers? Do you feel like you're completely normal, or how do you feel while you're manifesting Paramashiva himself through you?
Extreme blissful, I could say, because there's nothing happening inside me. It's just in oneness with Paramashiva. He's just flowing through you. It is nothing but the trust which you give to Paramashiva. If you trust him, he'll make sure you'll manifest it no matter what it is. Yeah. So it is the trust which you trust on the Guru, on Paramashiva. So I feel completely relaxed. I'm blissful, I'm happy, whatever you can say. Yeah.
Okay. So now, then I would like to test you. Okay. So I'm going to throw this as a complete surprise and challenge. Why don't we play a game of tic-tac-toe?
Sure.
So I will be with my eyes open, and you are going to be playing with me with your third eye. And let's see how accurate you're able to do it through your third eye.
Sure.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So I would just like to clear this out. Was this planned before, or it's a complete surprise, right?
It is a complete spontaneous on-spot surprise. Yeah.
Yes. So with this, Mahavirija is confident that Swamiji will manifest through her. So let's see how this challenge goes. Okay. So why don't you give me the board? Okay, so I'll start. Okay, let's keep the board facing for all of the participants to see.
It's a draw.
It's a draw. Okay, so it's a tie. Okay, I have another idea. I'm going to be drawing a shape, maybe a little complicated image on the paper, and you have to do it exactly as it is. Are you ready for the challenge?
Sure.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. So this is the picture which I'm going to give to Mavirija. I have not mentioned it out loud nor have shown it to Mavirija yet. So let's see what Mavirija is going to do through her third eye. Yes, Mavirija, please go ahead. Yes. So as all of you can see, Mavirija has exactly drawn what was drawn on the clipboard. So this is what I drew and gave it to her, and this is what Mavirija drew through her third eye. That was amazing, Mavirija. Okay, so now from pictures and drawings, why don't we go to numbers? So I'm going to write a random set of numbers, and will you be able to read it through your third eye?
Sure.
And write it down. Okay, or you can just go ahead and read it through your third eye. Okay, so now I'm taking a new piece of paper. Okay. Maharija, will you be able to read this?
Sure. It says 72597996067337494925108038.
Oh my God. That was extraordinary. As all of you can see, I have written more than, I don't know, more than 20 numbers over here. And Ma Virija was able to read it in less than 20 seconds through her third eye. That was amazing. So now, why don't, okay, I will write different letters from the language Sanskrit, and will you be able to read it out to all of us?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Maharija, why don't you go ahead and read these letters in Sanskrit?
A, E, O, Ma, Ta, Ru, La, Ha, Sa.
Okay. That was amazing. And as you can see, this was in a completely different language. And Maharija was able to read it through her third eye. So, if you are able to read something in a different language, if you can read the letters from a different language this fast, so if I write a whole sentence, will you be able to read it out?
Sure.
Okay. So,
Yes, actually, as Ma Virija and as Ma Yoga Prana is writing some more for Ma Virija to see, I'm sure every one of you that are watching this are equally as excited to see how exactly this happens. To all the viewers that are joining us live on YouTube at this moment right now, go ahead and feel free to comment down what you think about it. So
And I just
let us
want to
know.
say that this is happening live. So any of you who want to experience this, like for example, you're watching us live right now, you can also go ahead and post anything that you want in the comment section. This is a very, very, very unique power manifestation. Understand what eons ago Paramashiva revealed in the Agamas, and what has been as a lifestyle practice of all our yogis, rishis. Today, Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, has made it available to all of us. So, any of you, whoever wants to experience this, go ahead. You can post in the comment section. If you remember, like if you see in Mahabharata, there are so many instances where this power is being manifested. And today, all of us are witnessing that power manifestation happening. So, Ma Yoga Prana and Ma Virija. So, Ma Virija, I just wanted to check. Like, there is absolutely no light entering inside your eye patches. Am I right? Is there any light entering into your eye patch?
Maharija,
No. It's completely dark. Um,
okay. So, as Maharija says,
Is
it's
it possible
completely
for
dark.
you? I'm just going to throw in a live. I'm just going to throw a live challenge for you right now. Is it possible for you, with your eyes completely blindfolded, with like no light entering inside your eyes, are you able to identify where the camera is? And can you walk up to the camera? And
okay,
can
so
you
there's
show
two.
us? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
There's two cameras. Which camera do you want me to go to?
The front-facing camera through which you're like live right now. The front-facing camera, you can come live through that. I want you to come closer and show to us that. Yes. Can you show like just bend and show to us how if your eyes are completely intact, like if it's completely covered. Yes. Good. Okay. So there's like zero light that's entering inside of you. Okay, so that looks like it's completely plastered. That means there's not even a gap between your nose bridge and your eyes.
Yeah.
Then how do you see it? Where do you see everything? How are things appearing for you?
You can see all of us having this mark on the forehead we have within the bridge of the eyebrows. That's where the third eye is located. We see things through the third eye. It is just by initiation which Swamiji has given to all of us which you're able to see. So through this third eye, you can see many things actually. Like you can run your day-to-day life just through the third eye. You can scan your own body and also people's body through this third eye. You can see far-off places without visiting them physically, just by experiencing them. You can just through the third eye. You can alter your pulse. You can increase your blood pressure or decrease your blood pressure through the third eye. Yeah, you can manifest rain. So yeah, there's many things you can do.
Yes. So that is beautiful, Maharija. So now I'm going to be giving what I wrote. I'm going to be giving it to Maharija, and Maharija is going to be reading it out. After which we are going to move on to the next power, which is almost as interesting as the power of third eye. So yes, I'll just show the camera what I have written. Okay. Yes, Maharija, you can go ahead and read it out.
This power of third eye is so cool. Will you be able to read this? All of the participants are requested to comment.
Yes, that is exactly what I wrote. Beautiful, Maharija. That was an amazing demonstration of the power of third eye. So now we are going to be moving on to the next power, which is the power of body scanning and remote vision. What are these powers, and how are these going to be manifested? So the power of body scanning is not only where the Balasant or the power manifester will be able to scan the physical problems of the body. The power of body scanning is where the third eye will reveal everything. Literally, see, as all of you know, we don't have, it's not only a physical body which we have. There are 5 different layers of our body, which is called the koshas. The Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. Similarly, we also have the 7 different chakras. So everything, the third eye will be able to reveal everything about your body, even the different layers of our body, about the 7 different chakras, about our mental health, of our physical health. The third eye will be able to reveal everything. And all of you might be wondering, how is that going to help me? I want a solution for what is happening physically in my body. The first thing which all of us have to understand is that each and every one of the problems which we manifest in our physical body is because of the thought currents which we cherish, or because of certain patterns which we hold inside of us. So let's take it like this. A simple example. If you're growing a rose garden, and in the middle of the rose garden, there's a huge weed plant. It's going to affect all of the other plants, right? And if you keep cutting the branches, it's only going to grow bigger. Unless you completely uproot the plant, it's not going to stop growing. Similarly, for our body, whatever cognition with which we have manifested the physical problem, as long as we keep attending to the physical problem by stuffing chemicals into our body, I'm not saying Swamiji is not against medications, but unless we attend to the root cause of the problem, why we manifested this problem in our body, only then the body will start healing. So that is what the third eye is going to reveal. Why you have manifested this problem in the first place. The next is the power of remote vision. When sitting here in Adi Kailash, we will be able to scan thousands of miles away and reveal the details in your house to the level of revealing the colors of your walls, what's happening right inside, and not only the physical or the external or the internal appearance, but even the space or the energy levels of the house. The third eye goes to such details. So are all of you interested to witness these powers now? If you are, please go ahead and comment in the chat section below. You can go ahead and request for either a body scanning or a remote vision, and we'll be doing the scanning. And while all of you go ahead and comment, we'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning, which comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tattvani yani nilayam yatvante vyajyate para. Translation goes, concentrate and cognize that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of the whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause Paramashivam. And by the experience of such reality, one manifests Paradevi, Adi Shakti, and starts manifesting these powers. The next is the Apta Pramana, which is the foolproof, time-tested evidence from our ancestors, the Rishis, Siddhas, Munis, who have manifested these powers. So the Apta Pramana for the power of body scanning goes back to the time of sage Agastya. Sage Agastya had a disciple named Theriya. One day, a man suffering from a severe headache came to Agastya requesting for healing. Agastya, through the power of the third eye, through the power of body scanning, revealed what was the root cause of the headache. He revealed that there is a small Tere, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. He immediately instructed his disciple Theriya to perform the open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery was completed successfully, the person was completely cured and relieved of the headache, and thus the disciple gained the name Theriya. See how thousands of years ago, without any of this modern equipment, technology, Sage Agastya, just through the power of body scanning, just through his third eye, was able to scan and reveal that there is a small frog sitting inside the person's brain, due to which he is experiencing a severe headache. Without any of this technology, without any of this modern science, without any of this equipment, he was able to do that. How? Just through the power of body scanning. So the next is the Atma Pramana, which goes back to the childhood of the avatar. So, yes, Maharija, why don't you go ahead? You can actually share the experience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, how Swamiji himself was able to manifest this extraordinary Shakti of the power of body scanning, and also going beyond pain.
During the persecution, when Swamiji was injected with high metals in his body, Swamiji used the power of body scanning to scan himself, wherein all the organs be detoxed, where the metal went and everything. And Swamiji used medical centers as second opinion to verify the findings that Swamiji has done through the power of body scanning.
And not only that, Swamiji was even able to manifest the power of going beyond pain completely. In the year 2012, when Swamiji fractured his right hand, it was actually a compound fracture, which is very painful as the bone is splintered into many parts. But when Swamiji experienced this fracture, Swamiji was laughing. Swamiji experienced no pain. Swamiji beautifully shares that Raghupati Yogi, his yoga guru, taught him that he has no pain. And Swamiji says for the first time he experientially experienced this power of pain is a lie when he broke his hand, when he was able to completely go beyond pain. And that was the Apta Pramana. And the last is the Sakshi Pramana, which all of you are going to be witnessing in front of your eyes now. So I request all of the participants, please go ahead and post your comments if you want body scanning. Let's now move on to the Shastra Pramana for the power of remote vision, which also comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Kapalantarmanonyasa Tishtanmilitalochanaha Kramena Manasodadhyas Lakshaye Lakshamuttamam. Yes. So the next is the Apta Pramana, which is the foolproof time-tested experience for the power of remote vision. This Apta Pramana goes back to the time of Mahabharata, where the blind king Dhritarashtra wanted to know what is going on in the battlefield where his sons were going to fight. So sage Vedavyasa blessed his charioteer Sanjaya with the divine vision, the Dura Drishti and the Dura Shruti, which is the divine vision, the divine sight, and the divine hearing. Just through this power of remote vision, Sanjaya, the blind king's charioteer, was able to narrate the entire episode of the Mahabharata war, exactly what was going on in the war, and not only the details of what was going on, sitting thousands of miles away, all the way in the palace, he was able to narrate everything which was happening on the battlefield. Not only that, he was even able to read what was going on in each of the warriors' mind. To this level, Sanjaya was able to manifest this power of remote vision. This is the power. This is the Apta Pramana for the power of remote vision. The next is the Atma Pramana. This story goes back to Swamiji's childhood. Narayana Swami Tata was one of Swamiji's gurus, and he was adept and well known in the village Tiruvannamalai for manifesting the power of remote vision. So one day, a senior police officer came to Narayana Swami Tata seeking help to find a thief whom they were searching for the last 1 week. Narayana Swami Tata simply turned to Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and asked him to see the whereabouts of the thief on a mirror with the Jnananjana placed upright. The young avatar was not only able to see the whereabouts of the thief, he was even able to show the same to the police officer, after which the thief was caught red-handed in the exact same place as revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This is the extraordinary power manifestation, the Atma Pramana from the life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And now you are going to be witnessing the Sakshi Pramana, the live demonstration of this power. Yes. So I request if the participants' comments could be read out, if anyone of them have requested for a body scanning or a remote vision.
Any one of you that want to experience the power of body scanning, if you want your body to be scanned, go ahead and post that now. You can just go, even the program participants that are there sitting with us, please feel free. You can go ahead and post it. Just post it in the chat section, the Zoom chat. Whoever wants to experience the body scan. Okay, I see my Madeline Portuguese has requested for a body scanning. So Ma Nithya Virajananda and Ma Nithya Yoga Pranananda, do you guys want to do the body scanning? Ma Madeline Portuguese from the MahaParamashivoham Zoom room has requested.
Yes. Yes. So yes, ma'am, Madeline, I'll be doing the body scanning for you. So now I'm going to be chanting the Mahavakya, which is Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. That is the direct passcode to be able to connect to Paramashiva and to fall into the space of oneness to manifest these extraordinary shaktis. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, Madeline, the first two things which I was able to see is the first thing which Swamiji showed is that you've been experiencing a congestion feeling in your right chest. So, in your right chest, you've been feeling congested, and I'm able to see that sometimes when you take deep breaths, you'll feel a sharp pain right under, just right below the chest area, around your ribs, you'll feel a sharp pain. And then I was able to see congestion. The second thing which Swamiji showed is that there's a lot of gas which is forming in your stomach. So you've been experiencing a few gas problems because of the gas forming in your stomach. I'm able to see that's because of juices. So I would like you to verify if you've been drinking a lot of juices or maybe cold drinks in the last few days, because I'm able to see a lot of gas formation in the stomach. And the third thing, which is the solution, Swamiji showed that your body, there's a lot of, your stomach is very, I'm able to see your stomach is actually very agitated. Huh? It's you're not able to cool down and you feel restless is what I'm able to see. So the solution which Swamiji showed is that you have to actually for the next few days eat bland food, not even bland, just eat more fruits. Swamiji specifically showed banana, pomegranate, and banana, pomegranate means basically very simple fruits, and more reduce the all of the other like if you're eating rice or anything else, reduce all of that and start eating more fruits is what Swamiji is showing. That will actually, you will start seeing when you follow this diet, you will start feeling more calm, because I'm able to see your stomach is very agitated. That's why you're feeling very restless in the mind. You can't sit in one place, or your mind keeps jumping to different things. Is what Swamiji is showing, ma'am. So I request if you can go ahead and post your comments in the chat section whether you were able to relate with the scanning or not, ma'am. Yes. So next, Rohit Agarwal has also requested for a body scanning. Sure, Aya. Mahavirija, why don't you go ahead and start the body scanning for Rohit Agarwal, Aya?
Sure.
Yes. Meanwhile, Ma, I request if you could get back in the chat section saying, sharing with all of us whether you were able to relate with the scanning or not. Yes. Anyone else who requests a body scanning, a remote vision, please go ahead, post your comments, and me and Mahavirija will be gladly doing the body scanning.
As Mahavirija is scanning here, I just wanted to read out Ma Madeline Portuguese had responded to my Yoga Prana scanning, and she's commented that I have been feeling restless and drinking cold drinks, so the gas is correct. The chest feels congested, but no sharp pain. I'm shallow breathing more. Thank you so much for my scan. I'm so grateful. Actually, I just wanted to share to all of you that are watching us live right now and all the participants that are there with us here. This is literally like seeing what exactly is happening inside your system. So, yes, even what you are having, whether you have acidity, sugar, whatever happens in your system, right, we'll be able to see it live. So, Rohit Agarwalji, we have Manitya Virajananda who's scanning you and she'll let you know shortly. And we also have Anam Bansal who's here, who's requested for a scan. Sure. And Saravana Kumaraya also has requested for a scan. Anam Bansal, for your question, you have asked, can you tell me when I will be able to get mukti or permanent bliss? I just wanted to tell you this one thing. The very decision that you have taken to watch this, be part of this, listen to this in this moment, whether you are joining here for the first time or whether you are scrolling and you accidentally popped into this video, whatever way it happens, Swamiji very beautifully says that there is nothing as an accident in cosmos. Everything that happens in our life is carefully orchestrated or planned by the existence to give us the best of what we need to have or experience in that moment of life. So I just wanted to tell you the very happening that you are here with us and you've joined us live is a decision, is a first step, and if it's a biggest step that you have taken towards your enlightenment. From here, Swamiji will guide you. All you need to do is to come to a guru, and from there, the guru will guide you, and he will take care of the rest. And that's all this journey is all about. So you have already taken that step. Just make sure you're continuously practicing the powerful cognitions, the teachings that Swamiji has revealed, so that you don't miss out on anything. Yes, if any of you are ready, you can go ahead and share.
Yes, so Magarija, okay, you can go ahead and share for Rohit Agarwalji.
Sure. So, Rohit Agarwalji, Swamiji showed me very clearly that it's just that you feel lots of fatigue in you feel lots of tired and everything, and apart from that, you're confused. Swamiji said that you have taken a lot of decisions, but you just don't know which side should I take this, should I take, like, you're just confused with the decision which you're taking. And also, Swamiji also showed that you're a type of person who like to eat like hot and like spicy food. And yeah, so due to which it also especially when you eat lots of spicy food now, yeah, right after eating, like let's say after 1 hour, you feel a bit weird in your stomach. Your stomach does not accept the food which you intake. Due to which also you make a lots of confusion. You confuse yourself. You take decisions and everything out of the confusion.
So basically, Mavarija is trying to say how food is also related to the decisions which we take. How the third is beautifully revealing. Even when you take spicy food, it affects your decision. How? Because it creates a certain imbalance in the body. That even, as I said, our mind, the thought currents, the patterns which we cherish, deeply influences the body which we create. Same way, the food which we eat also influences the state of our mind and our body. So, Mahaviri just beautifully explained how for Rohit Agarwalji, Swamiji is just revealing the problem is the food which you're eating, which is mainly triggering all of the confusions, dilemma, problem which you're manifesting in your life. So, yes, while Mahaviri scans for a solution, Rohit Agarwalji, I request if you could go ahead and share how you feel about the scanning in the chat section. And for Adam Bansal Aya, I did the scanning for you, and what I was able to see, Swamiji is revealing that there is a lot of toxins which is entering your body in the form of pills, in the form of medicines. So I would like you to, I would actually request if you could verify that, because Swamiji is showing that you're taking some pills or medicine which is actually not adjusting with your body. It is the reason for which you are taking it is it is only suppressing the problem. I'm able to see it is creating a lot of inconvenience to your stomach, and Swamiji is showing it is mainly affecting your liver and your lungs. So these two things I was able to see. It's because of the amount of toxins. It's affecting the lungs because the breathing is not happening properly in the middle of the night, either when you're sleeping or when you're doing some activity, you suddenly go short of breath. Or and the second thing is I'm able to see it's affecting your liver. So you start feeling you start feeling a lot of fatigue, like tiredness, because the liver is when the liver is active and alive, you also are always active and alive. So I'm able to see this. It's affecting your liver, Aya. So I request if you could go ahead and share with all of us whether you are able, how you feel about this scanning. Yes. So, Ma Virja, were you able to scan the solution, Ma?
The solution which Swamiji showed, just take lots of water. What you can do, Swamiji introduced this new Aushada called the Jala Aushada, where you fill in the water in a copper vessel. You fill up 1.5 liter in a copper vessel and let it soak in the night. You soak it in the night in the copper water. In the morning when you wake up in the empty stomach, just chant Mahavakya and just the water through your third eye and just drink the water. That will completely help you. Yeah? And apart from that, also take Haritaki. Haritaki is a Siddha medicine. It's a herbal medicine where it helps you in the digestion process in your stomach and everything. Apart from that, it also removes toxins from your brain and your stomach. So which helps you to take better decisions in your life. And apart from that, it gives us 300% of oxygen when you take it. Yes.
Yes. So that was the solution for you, Rohit Agarwal ji. So I request if you could go ahead and comment in the chat section. Meanwhile, for Adam Bansal, I was able to see the solution for you is if you are on any medication or any pills or anything, please follow the advice of your doctor. But along with that, to simultaneously detox your body, please start, Swamiji specifically showing, take tulsi and ginger. Start adding tulsi and ginger in your daily food, like all your 3 meals, whatever you're eating, start adding tulsi and ginger, as it is very, these are very powerful herbs, and it's also very powerful medicine. It will help in also rejuvenating your blood, because mainly from all of the toxins, your blood is also mainly getting affected, Aya. So it will help you in rejuvenating all your organs and making you feel fresh. So start adding tulsi in your water, ginger in your food, simultaneously along with whatever medicines you're taking. The second thing which I was able to see is even half teaspoon of castor oil every day on an empty stomach. Because eating castor oil every day on an empty stomach early in the morning actually keeps your liver very healthy and clean. It is a proven science, and Swamiji beautifully explains about it as one of the detox process. So for you, Swamiji showed even like just half teaspoon of castor oil is enough on an empty stomach every morning, Anya. So yes, I request if you could get back to us in the chat section. Yes, so while our participants get back to us, I would actually like to share how I manifest this power of body scan. So every time I manifest this power, for me, it is shown to me or revealed to me in different ways. This time when I was scanning, I was actually even able to see it in colors, like as if I'm traveling along, like whatever I'm seeing, as if I'm like seeing it how I see the television. It was literally like I'm able to see everything in color, And when I just connected to Swamiji and asked Swamiji to show, literally the only thing I ask is, I'll tell the person's name and ask Swamiji, please reveal whatever is the problem. Whether it's mental, physical, 5 layers, 7 chakras, whatever it is, Swamiji, please reveal. And this time I was specifically able to see, I was able to see the pills, like I could see the oval-shaped pills, going through the esophagus and going inside. I could literally see the whole process. And then I directly saw, it was like I could see the whole bottom part of the body. Then the liver was highlighted. So I could see the liver highlighting, and I could see that the outer layer was slowly getting affected because of the pills. And then I was able to see even the blood flow of the body, and I could see the lungs, that it was very shallow breathing, and the breathing was not happening properly. And I could, at that time when I was seeing that it was very shallow breath, I could see the body lying down and sleeping. So I was literally able to see everything in visuals as if I'm seeing it through a live camera. Literally, that's how I was able to see it through my third eye this time.
Wow,
And every time,
that's wonderful. Actually, I just wanted to tell, that is why it is a live experience. Anna Bansal has commented, yes, it is right of the medicine part. It's absolutely right. Thank you. And thank you so much, Anna Bansal, for volunteering to open up and have yourself scanned. And whatever they are seeing, as we see through the third eye, it is like live what is happening inside your body at that moment. So, yes, that is wonderful. Thank you so much, Ma Yoga Prana. And also, Rohit Agarwal ji, you've commented that confusion and decision-making part is right. Mostly I try not to choose spicy food. Most of the times I try to get less spicy food. And he said, thank you for the solution and I'll implement it. Okay, thank you. Thanks again. Thank you all for you joining and volunteering for experiencing this body scanning. So in conclusion to this, I just wanted to tell that what exactly we see of how this power manifestation happens is a science. Every bit of it, step by step, is a science. Whether to be able to see with eyes closed or whether to be able to scan and identify what problems we have. Each of this was lived and practiced by our ancestors in the past. But due to the invasions, colonization, and a lot of these persecution that happened, today we are being made to look down upon our own sciences. How many of you, Rohit Agarwalaya, or whether it's Anam Bansalaya, any of you that were born Hindus or you were having a little bit of background to Hinduism, how many of you would have even believed if someone walked up to you and said, hey, you know what? There's a possibility that you can actually create diamonds out of your will. You would have probably laughed it off and brushed it aside, calling it a superstition or a blind belief. Because these sciences, all of these sciences are not being made available to us, accessible to us. And that's I should say, that's what they used, the anti-Hindu elements used to make sure that Hindus lose respect on Hinduism and we end up losing these science. And Swamiji, by initiating to us, not just is giving it to us as a philosophy or giving it to us as a possibility or an ideology, but Swamiji is giving it to us as an experience, which makes it unshakable and irreplaceable. And actually, I just wanted to tell, right now, Ma Yoga Prana, if you could please remove the eye patches of Ma Virija. I just like to show all the participants, all the viewers that watched us till now. We can see for a very long time, she has been interacting with us, drawing, playing crosswords, playing tic-tac-toe, all of these with her eyes closed. And it's not just closed. You can see it's a surgical eye patch that's completely stuck around her eyes. It's glued. We can see Ma Yoga Prana removing it for us. Here we can see it's completely glued to her skin. Of course, it's also taken care that it's comfortable and it's not affecting the child. But here we can see that the surgical eye patches go and stick to the skin. So there's no possibility for any kind of gap, any kind of peeking to happen, any kind of holes for them to see through.
yes.
Each step,
So I've removed the eye patch.
Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, so I've removed the eye patch and all of you can see how her eyes were completely closed. And actually, one thing I would like to point out is that many kids, they can't sit with their eyes closed for a long time. They get really restless, or some fear takes over them. They get restless and they want to move around. They want to remove. They want to be able to see. I've observed in many kids, even myself. I can't sit with my eyes closed for so long before I joined Gurukul. But after getting initiated by Swamiji and after the third eye opening, how long Maharija has been sitting here with her eyes completely closed for over half an hour, and she's so comfortable. She's able to relate with all of the participants. She's able to talk, do everything as if her eyes are completely open. So this is one thing which I have observed just with the initiation of Swamiji. How now for a normal person, when they see, they feel, wow, it's something extraordinary. But how just with the initiation of Swamiji, after becoming part of the Sangha and getting the initiation from Swamiji, extraordinary becomes ordinary for us. It becomes a day-to-day lifestyle for us. And not only that, we are demonstrating these powers not to show all of you that we can manifest. These powers are being demonstrated to all of you, for all of you to understand that you can manifest these powers just with the initiation of Swamiji. And especially on this auspicious day of the Tamil New Year, Swamiji also will be gracing us. And it doesn't even have to be just with a glimpse, touch, or even look by the avatar. All of us can get initiated, all of you can get initiated into manifesting these powers just with a look from the avatar. All of us can get initiated into these extraordinary powers and manifest these powers.
That was so beautifully put, Prana. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Manitya Virajananda. Like they shared, every one of you that are watching us live right now, this is not being demonstrated to show you all, hey, it's a good magic and, it's a good to have, nice to have. No. This is a necessity for every human being to tap into his or her own highest potential. And like the Balasins demonstrated to us, every one of you here have the possibility to manifest. Every one of you here can experience this. You can tap into your highest potential of manifesting these powers.
Actually, we have already had the MahaParamashivoham program that has started today. Today is the day 1. And in this program, all of you are going to be experiencing the powers manifesting through you. Each one of you are going to be trained on how you can manifest these powers and enhance your day-to-day life. Understand, when it is the power of body scanning, it is not just you understanding about your body or having the ability to scan someone else's body, but you are also getting to know many of the issues that you are facing. What's the root of it? Many times you might be very worried, saying that I'm so unproductive, probably because of the confusions I'm having. You might be trying to attend to your confusions. You might be trying to attend to the dilemmas that you're facing. The reason behind it probably is sitting in your gut, which you're not aware of. It might just be some parasites that are sitting in your gut. Understand this very carefully. The powers like body scanning, remote vision, mind reading, seeing through the third eye, and 400 plus such extraordinary powers. You would be trained as to how you can manifest it. You will be receiving the initiation and step by step guided into different meditation processes. This is a very unique program. Any of you that are interested, who really want to manifest this, if you feel, oh my God, this is really clicking with me, I think I can manifest, I really want to experience this. If anyone here that feels that, you want to do it, you want to be a part of it, you too want to experience it, go ahead and sign up. Sign up in paramashivoham.org.
and you all can go there and sign up and take your step to experience this. And also I just wanted to tell, I still see the request for body scanning, and I apologize to you all, because in the interest of time we'll be moving to the further sessions, because today we have a lot of celebrations coming in. We're also going to be having a live darshan of Swamiji, and I'm sure every one of you are as excited as us to and waiting to hear and to have Swamiji's darshan. So please go ahead and sign up in the link that's projected for you to join MahaParamashivoham and experience, receive these gifts. These two kids, Manitya Yoga Pranananda and Manitya Virajananda, so beautifully presented to us this phenomenal science. So I'd like to thank both of them for taking their time, for being here to share the stage with us and to have presented this for all of us. So thank you, Manitya Yoga Pranananda, and thank you, Manitya Virajananda. And we thank all the viewers that joined us live for this stream. And stay tuned. We have a lot more in store for you all.
Now it's time we are going to be going into the further sessions of the MahaParamashivoham program. And if you are not yet there in the program, take a moment, go ahead and sign up, and you will be contacted by our team so that the next steps will be told to you as to how you can be a part of this. Don't miss out, do not delay, because every moment that you are not there in the program, you are missing out something really huge. We are going to be having very close sessions directly with Swamiji. It's going to be personal sessions where you are going to get one-on-one coaching, counseling, and way more than everything, you are going to be learning, manifesting, and learning the science of how to manifest all the things that you want in your life. It's something really powerful. It's 21 days. You can sign up to join any one day or experience all the 21 days. So these are available as different packages. Go ahead and sign up on the link that's projected on your screen now. Thank you so much for joining us for this session, and we're going to be continuing further with the program. Very shortly, we are going to be having the live special satsang on this auspicious day of the Tamil New Year. We are going to be the Vedic New Year day. We are going to be having darshan of Swamiji. So let's all stay tuned for it. Thank you so much for joining.
Nithyananda.